Natural resource managers are restoring prairie potholes, large shallow lakes and wetlands that were created by melting glaciers. The largest restored pothole in the country is in Nicollet County, Minnesota. Swan Lake, a 10,000-acre marsh that is popular for ducks because of its habitat. In September, we went out with DNR Area Wildlife Manager Stein Inver to explore this prairie jewel of southern Minnesota.
This system that we have here, the 10,000 acres of the lake itself and the surrounding wetlands, are extremely important to waterfowl, shorebirds, reptiles, amphibians, and they simply can't find habitat anywhere else in the state to suit their needs. Here on Swan Lake, we host a variety of waterfowl, mallards, redheads, canvasbacks, wood ducks, teal, a great many wading birds, the egrets and the great blue herons.
Cattail stands provide cover for pheasants, and Canada geese camp out year-round. So do thousands of muskrats. Water control measures keep the lake shallow, at a maximum of 4 to 5 feet, so vegetation is abundant, attracting insects that are a valuable protein source for migrating birds. To increase duck production, the Minnesota DNR and the local Nicollet Conservation Club maintain hundreds of nesting tubes on the lake. They make up for the lack of nesting cover on the upland that surrounds the lake.
Hen mallards will come in here and lay their eggs in here, and it provides overhead cover so that predators like hawks and owls and eagles can't see them. So they're in relative safety out here, and they can incubate their eggs without being eaten. Once they hatch and the ducklings are in this water, with all the vegetation, there's an abundance of insects for those chicks to feed on.
This mecca, enjoyed by wildlife, hunters, and bird watchers, was saved from extinction a few decades ago. In the early 1900s, Swan Lake was more than twice its present size and a famous market hunting location. Tens of thousands of ducks were harvested and shipped by railroad to Twin Cities and Chicago restaurants. In the 1950s, agriculture changed. Pastures were plowed up for cropland, drain tile and ditches were installed, and almost half of Swan Lake drained away. By the 1970s, locals referred to it as a dead sea with its gray, carp-infested waters. But in 1973, it was designated as a wildlife management lake, and a state grant recommended by the Legislative Commission on Minnesota Resources restored Swan Lake, a 10-year project engineered by Ducks Unlimited.
Shallow lakes are important because they're unique. They provide this shallow water with abundant food for ducks and geese and a host of other species.